Good evening. I'm Shantae Taylor.
And I'm Jeff DePalma. We're here to bring you everything Kutztown news.
And I'm Josh Watkins with your Kutztown weather forecast. Newsbreak begins now.
Some big changes have been made going on here at KDU. One very big project this year is a much-used spot on campus. Newsbreak's Blaze Basil has the story.
The Student Union Building. Student and staff anxiously wait to see the improvements to this popular spot on campus. Dylan Malika is on his way to eat in the temporary dining at the Student Union Building at Kutztown University.
I honestly couldn't be any more excited. Waking up, looking forward to what's going on at the Sub. Also can be easily mistaken for the finest restaurant around. Loving it.
For years now, the current Student Union Building has been packed during popular dining times. Many of the students are very excited to see that it's finally being renovated to fit the demands of the current student population.
I would hope it sits a lot more people. I know in the past that was like a big problem where you would go in for lunch and like you could not sit anywhere. Also, the food to be better. I know that's like a big worry for a lot of students. I know for like the temporary dining, there's been a lot of complaining.
Ellie says the renovation job has been a distraction for her workplace during the summer. But overall, she's looking forward to see how it changes the campus lifestyle. So far, the workers have completed a majority of the project and are on schedule to open up the new dining hall area for the spring 2016 semester. In Kutztown, Berks County, I'm Blaze Basil, reporting for Newsbreak.
Pennsylvania has not come to a decision regarding the budget. Many students have been noticing an astounding balance due to a budget not being approved. Students are told to check their holds box to see if there are any charges such as parking tickets, ID replacement fees, or balances from previous semesters. If it says Classic Safe, that means you are still able to register for classes. Unfortunately, if you see students' accounts sealed, that means there is a hold that will block you from registering, and it will be due to other financial matters or late payments not attributed to the FIA grant. It is advised that students check their MyKU accounts as soon as possible.
This Sunday, October 25th, there will be a KU Cares Day of service at 1 p.m. Students will be meeting at D. Turk's hardware store on Main Street and participating in cleaning up the Kutztown area. All supplies will be provided and the students must register on KU United. Also, later on in the evening, there will be a free double-feature drive-in movie between the baseball field and the rugby pitch. Hotel Transylvania will begin at 7 p.m. and Hocus Pocus will follow immediately afterwards, around 8:45 p.m. Cars are invited to reserve parking spots based on car size, and students will be able to tune through the sound through their car radio. Students are also able to view the movies from the grass on blankets. Registration is only required for cars, and concessions will be available if you would like to attend this event. Please register on K United. Now let's head on over to Viviana, Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner Vidal, with this week's Hollywood Minute.
Thanks, Jeff. Good news for Tom Hardy and his wife, Charlotte Riley. According to the Daily Mail, the couple have welcomed their first child together. Riley first revealed her pregnancy at the Legend premiere last month, donning a gorgeous floor-length black gown. Hardy also has a 7-year-old son, Louis, from a previous relationship with Rachel Speed. The Mad Max Road to Fury star and Riley reportedly wed in July of last year after getting engaged in 2010. The normally private actor let it slip on the red carpet interview with PETA that he and Riley had tied the knot. In other baby news, the Chews co-host Daphne Oz welcomed her second child with husband John Jovanovic. The baby boy was reportedly born on Tuesday and joins big sister Philo, who was born in February of last year. Daphne, a wellness expert and daughter of Dr. Oz, had also announced her pregnancy on the ABC show in April, saying, "We are so excited to add another bundle of joy to our family." She documented her entire pregnancy on Instagram. That's all I have for today's news. Now back to you at the desk.
You know, I heard all the baby news, but you know what? I heard Mad Max, and I got a little excited. I think I'm more interested in looking at that than looking at baby pictures on Instagram.
Oh, I love baby pictures. I love babies.
Everyone loves babies. You know what? And while we're going to break, maybe our audience can check out baby pictures as well. So we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Kutztown University, the place you chose to spend your college days. Friendships began, memories were made, and dreams achieved on graduation day. Time moves on. New faces come and go. But one thing remains. You can always come back home.
Between the Lines is KUTV's premier sports show, featuring interviews with players and coaches.
And all the latest news and info here on KU Sports.
Outside the lines, they only give you the scores, but here at Between the Lines, we get you in the locker room.
You know, Shante, even though I'm getting annoyed with this weather, well, I'll start off wearing just a nice sweater in the morning, and then by midday I'm sweating and I need to drop down to the shorts and a t-shirt.
I know, like today it was cold in the morning and now it's just beautiful out.
Yeah. While we're waiting on this weather to change, maybe I'll toss it over to Josh, waiting on the world to change, Watkins.
Jeff, right now, let me tell you, the only thing I'm waiting to change is this weather. Let's look at today's forecast, shall we? Today's forecast was a high of 73, sun and a few clouds. Tonight, those clouds are going to stay out, but it's going to at least cool down, going down to about 46. Tomorrow's going to be a really great day. Sun should be a really clear night, going to about 60, down to about 34. Look at your weekend forecast coming up. The forecast for this weekend is looking really great. We got a high of 61, going down to about 41, sun and a few clouds. Sunday, sun and a few clouds with a high of 60 going down to 39. And Monday, you guessed it, sun and a few clouds with a high of 60 going down to 37. But Tuesday has to be the really, really, really bad day. It's going to be rainy. We're going to have a high of 60 going down to 43. But Wednesday is going to save the day. High of 63, 53, sun and a few clouds. That's it for your forecast. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Today, KU President Dr. Kenneth Hawkinson held an open meeting for students in the McFarland Student Union building. While talking about himself and his past accomplishments, he addressed the bright future he is expecting here at Kutztown University. On top of that, students got to address their thoughts, concerns, and suggestions regarding Kutztown. Their concerns range from student organizations to safety and transportation. Dr. Kenneth Hawkinson got to express his feelings and concerns. Students are still able to meet with their advisors until the beginning of November. Advisors suggest that students bring a copy of their grid sheet that has the courses they have been completed as well as the courses they are currently taking, plus a list of courses they would like to take in the spring. Students are expected to search for classes on MyKU and add them to their shopping cart. Once students meet with their advisor, they are free to register for classes. Please keep in mind that you will not be able to register if one of your advisors does not release the hold on your account.
This week, we take a look into Kutztown's own fencing club. Small but growing, there are a lot of new members this semester due to the rise in enrollment. They have been around since 2003 and are averaging about 7 to 10 members every semester. In the past, they have tried to compete locally but needed a few more members. Now maybe, with the rise in membership, they can compete across the state. It's a fun and easy way to let out stress and meet new people.
We are here to give students the ability to take part in the sport of fencing and just have a good time. We are purely recreational. We don't do any professional fencing. We are a competitive club. We have been in talking to with Westchester, Shippensburg, and Keystone starting last semester. For anyone who wants to join the club, just don't be scared. As you can see, we're hitting ourselves with swords, but it's considered the safest sport in the world because, as you can see behind me, they have been wearing these white jackets. These white jackets are extremely padded. The most you'll get is like a bruise or something, but it's still super fun.
The thing about getting into fencing is you have to do it. There's a lot of people who are, they're real shy. They don't like to come out and get themselves stabbed by one of the weapons. It doesn't hurt at all, and it's at a certain point it's just you, the weapon, and your opponent. The best part about the club is being able to fence. it's a really expensive sport to get into outside of schools and other stuff, because you get all the equipment and you're out like $300 for entry-level stuff. But at a school, you can come in, you get all the equipment right off the bat, and you get to learn how to fence, and you get to learn what is one of the best sports in the world. I mean, it's an Olympic sport.
Attention graduating seniors. On Tuesday, October 27th, there will be a 2015 Fall Graduation Festival in the Georgian Room, located in Old Main. The festival starts at 11 a.m. and ends at 7 p.m. Students will be able to purchase their cap and gown, receive graduation tickets, order class rings, and more. The festival also includes giveaways and the chance to win amazing prizes. GradFest participants include Registrar Alumni Engagement, KU Graduate Studies, Career Development Center, Financial Aid, PSECU, and more. This event is sponsored by KUSSI. Yeah. I heard prizes. I think I'm sold. I'm definitely going to this.
I'm graduating in May, so I can't wait until I have my graduation festival.
All right, have fun. Good luck out there in the real world then, Shantae. All right?
Thank you.
We'll be right back out of this commercial break. Homecoming, it's always a time of excitement, but this year has a little extra something special. Former Kutztown University pitcher and two-time MLB World Series champion Ryan Vogelsong returns to be honored and have his number retired. Vogelsong will be honored by the PSAC and the Kutztown in the private ceremony, with the PSAC Award of Merit, awarded to individuals with an affiliation with a league school, either as an alumni, coach, or administrator, which is given for outstanding and extraordinary accomplishments or services that bring exceptional recognition and honor to the conference. Vogelsong will have his number 14 jersey retired, which will make him the first KU player to have that honor. This will take place during halftime of this weekend's game against East Stroudsburg.
Getting back into sports, the women's soccer team clinched a winning season in a matchup with Mansfield, winning 4-1. The Golden Bears would have the first say in this one when Diana Malanga scored her 5th goal of the year off an assist from Taylor Burt. After scoring the first say, Kutztown will make sure they had the final say, as well as when the 74th minute, Elena Curry drilled one past the goalie for the 4th and final goal of the day. KU kept the pressure off goalie Deanna Mesner for the most part, landing only 5 shots on the goal. But when she was called upon, she was ready as she recorded 4 saves. Kutztown returns to action this Saturday in a matchup with Mercyhurst.
Field hockey, there was a battle between Division II's top teams. The 4th-ranked Golden Bears took on the top-ranked Millersville team. And looking for the upset, the Golden Bears went toe-to-toe with the Marauders, only being down 1-0 going into the half. But Millersville found the Golden Bears net 3 times in a 6-minute period, ending the KU hopes of an upset. KU found the way onto the board on the final corner kick when Michaela Beatty scored her first goal of the year. This went in Anna Bames' consecutive games with a goal at a school record of 10. KU needs to rebound quick, though, as they go up against another top team in East Stroudsburg this Saturday under the lights at 7 p.m. If you'd like to hear any more stats and stories, then make sure you log on to KUBears.com.
That's all for you tonight. We'll see you again on Tuesday. Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter to keep updated with upcoming news from Kutztown University.
For Shante, Josh, Viviana, and the rest of the crew, good night.